Hi guys, welcome to Wellness TV. My name is Ana de Sousa and this is our food coma flow. Just to be clear, this is not a flow to do just straight after you've had a huge meal. This is something that you want to do like maybe a few hours later or even the day after, and it's just meant to energize you and help you with digestion. So, whenever you're ready, if you want to come to sit on your mat, maybe on a bolster, or if you have a couple of blocks, you can also sit on a couple of blocks cross legged. We will close our eyes and just take a moment to roll the shoulders away from your ears and broaden your chest. Rest your hands wherever you feel comfortable. And just make sure that you're really relaxing your belly today. So just make sure that you're not trying to draw anything in or really engaging. Just let it hang. Be soft. And we will start moving our awareness inwards. Almost like switching a light on inside us and really observing how we feel today. Maybe we feel like we had a huge meal yesterday and I can still feel it in my stomach, and that's absolutely fine. And as you start sinking to this present moment, start bringing your awareness to your breath. Try to send your breath deep into the lower belly. And just allow the exhale to be gentle and long. And so as you inhale, feel your body expanding. And as you exhale, just feel how everything softens. And keep this awareness on the breath. Keep feeling how the inhales travel in through the nose and go straight down to your belly. And as you exhale, almost notice how the belly button draws in towards the spine and then out through the nose. And then keeping this awareness on our breath, and perhaps even keeping your eyes closed. We'll start gently drawing circles with our neck. So allowing the chin to roll forward and then to the side, and then gently allowing our neck to roll back. And you can go as fast or as slow, or perhaps if you find a spot on your neck that feels a bit crunchy, you can kind of stay there or go back and forth. Just moving gently and being really mindful of how our neck feels. And then changing directions. Just take in one or two more. And then next time you're back to center, just come to stillness. And we're going to blink our eyes open if you haven't opened them yet. Take both arms to reach up towards the sky as you inhale. And then just exhale and maybe take a stretch from side to side, maybe interlacing the fingers and pressing the palms up to the sky. Just no rules really, just move and wiggle in any way that works for you, that feels nice in the body. Fabulous. And then release your left hand just alongside your body, or if you have a block, you can bring your left hand to a block and allow your right arm to reach up and over, So finding a gentle side stretch. And now just be mindful that you're not collapsing your left ear into the shoulders. If you can press down and find a bit of space as you reach with those right fingertips forward. Let's just take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, come back to center and then right hand over to the right and the left arm is going to reach up and then over. So stretching the left hand side of our body. Again, just make sure you're not collapsing ear to shoulder. And then see if you can relax that left shoulder just a touch. Fab friends, let's take an inhale here. And as we exhale, make your way back to center. Now, if you're sitting on a bolster or on a block, just take it to one side. So we'll place it onto one side. And we're going to go straight to our all fours, our tabletops position. So take a moment here to spread the fingertips and bring the shoulders on top of the wrist, outly rotating the arms and allowing your elbow creases to point forward. And then bring your hips on top of your knees and tucking the toes. We're going to take a couple cat and cows. So take an inhale, soften through the belly and broaden your chest and then perhaps even look up. And as you exhale, draw the chin in towards the chest, push the mat away and just allow your belly button to travel back towards the spine. And again, inhaling, soften the belly. Really imagine you're drawing the wrist back towards the knees. Exhaling to reverse the movement, chin to chest and pushing the mat away. Let's just do one more like that. Inhaling, soften your belly, open your chest, find space. And as you exhale, find a stretch on your upper back. Fabulous. Come back to stillness here in your all fours. We're going to extend the left leg back and then just move your right foot to the outside of the mat. Yup. Let's come to the inside of the left foot so you can fully bring the foot down to the mat. And then take your left arm to reach up as you inhale. And as you exhale, let that left arm reach up and over. So we're really extending the whole left-hand side of our body. Again, just make sure you're not rolling down. See if you can find a happy chest and you can roll up towards the sky, pressing those right fingertips, taking a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring your left hand back down. And let's move back to our all fours tabletops position. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So extend your right leg and then bring your left foot to the outside of the mat. Come to the inside of your right foot. And then take your right arm up to the sky on the inhale. And as you exhale, your right arm reaches up and over. So extending the right hand side of our body. And again, just make sure you're pressing through the outer edge of your right foot, as your right fingertips reach forward. Let's take one more big breath. And as you exhale, come back to your all fours, your tabletops position. Maybe have a bit of a wiggle here. Sometimes it feels nice after the side bending. And then tuck your toes under. Move your bum back towards your heels and lift your knees. Just find a V inverted shape with your body. We call this downward facing dog. Perhaps take a moment to spread the fingertips. Make sure you're pushing your palms down on the mat. And if it feels nice to gently walk the feet, by all means, gently walk your feet. And if it feels nice to soften the knees, guys, please soften the knees so you can really find lengthen on the top of your body. Perfect. On your next inhale, we're going to take the right leg up to the sky, finding a three-legged dog, nothing fancy. And as we exhale, see if you can step your right foot in between the hands and then drop your left knee and point your left foot. Cool. Ground your feet and take both arms to reach up to the sky for your low lunge. And then as you exhale, catch your left wrist with your right hand and just take your arms to reach over to the right. Again, just keeping that side bending, stretching through the sides of the body, which is meant to help you with digestion. So there you have it. Let's take another inhale. And as we exhale, come back to center and release both hands down to frame your right foot. We're going to extend the right leg into our half splits. Now here, if you have 2 blocks, it might come in handy just to bring the 2 blocks on either side of your right leg, flexing your toes towards your face and working on really lengthening the spine. Just watch out that you're not sticking the bum out. See if you can keep the inner thighs scissoring towards each other. Now, if you want to take it into a bit more, you can ground your left hand and take your right arm to reach up to the sky here. And as you do that, make sure your right sitting bone is rolling down. Let's take one more big breath. And exhale, release. Let's take the blocks to one side. Bring your hands down to the mat, tuck your back foot, lift your back knee, and slide yourself back to your downward facing dog. So finding symmetry here in our downward dog. Then going straight to our left side. Take your left leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. And then step your left foot through. You can't quite step your foot through. Grab the foot and step it forward. Drop your knee and point the foot. And then arms up to the sky for your low lunge on your inhale. And this time you're catching the right wrist with your left hand and reaching the arms over to the left. Just make sure you're pressing the feet down or you'll lose balance. And just keep stretching that right hand side, scissor your thighs. Make sure your chest is smiling and it's not sad. So roll it up to the sky for one more breath in. And as you exhale, come back to center. Again, if you have blocks, you can use your blocks. We're going to extend the left leg, flexing the left toes towards our face. Just working in that left hamstring. This might be plenty for you, but if you want to take it a bit further, you can take your left arm to reach up for that twist. Again, just watch your left hip as you will try to lift up. Good, good, good. Keep flexing your left toes and take one more inhale. And exhale to release. Stick the blocks to one side, tuck your back foot, lift your back knee, and straight back to our downward facing dog. Hopefully you feel a bit more space on the legs. Hopefully you feel a bit more energized now. And start walking your feet forward. So start walking the feet to the top of your mats. And as you arrive to the top of the mat, gently bend your knees so you can really rest your belly over to your thighs. Catch opposite elbows and allow your head to be heavy. We'll start gently rolling from side to side. Shake your head, shake the shoulders. Let's take a moment here. Maybe getting a bit more into the waist. Maybe getting a bit more onto the neck. And then at your own time, releasing the elbows and with a gentle bending on the knees, well, roll all the way up to standing. Taking your time. Slow, slow, slow. Roll up to standing. And once you're up, allow the shoulders to roll away from your ears. So you're in your mountain pose. Maybe you want to heel toe your feet slightly closer together, although quite like them to keep them hip width, just to allow space for my thighs. So that's up to you. But just feel your feet grounding down and then feel the crown of the head lengthening up towards the sky. Again, your chest is broad, your shoulders are relaxed. Let's take a big breath in. And then open your mouth, exhale. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. 1 more in. Open your mouth, let go. Super. Let's take the arms up to the sky in your next inhale. Find your Dahastasana, gaze up. And as you exhale, we're going to fold ourselves forward. Maybe bend the knees if you need to. Relax your neck. Slide your hands on the shins, and as you breathe in, telescope the chest forward, but send the shoulder blades back. And as you exhale, again, bend the knees and allow your belly to come to the thighs, folding forward. Breathing in, root and rise. Reach with your arms up towards the sky and gaze up. And as you exhale, find your Tadasana once again, your mountain pose. Let's do that twice more. Inhale. Take your arms to reach up, look up. Exhaling, soften the knees if you need to and fold yourself forward. Inhaling, hands on shins, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, bend the knees and fold. Inhaling, take the arms to reach up. And exhaling, release your arms for your mountain pose. Last one, arms to the sky, inhale. Exhaling, fold yourself forward. Inhaling, hands on shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, soften through your knees and fold. Up to standing on your inhale, arms are reaching high, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, release your arms for your mountain pose. Fantastic. Again, just keep your feet pressing down. And we're going to ground the right foot so we can lift the left leg up to the sky and then interlace your fingers and bring your hands in front of your left shin. We're just going to start pressing that left leg in towards our chest. As you do this, make sure your shoulders are releasing down. And I can't really look at you right now because I will most definitely fall if I try to. So if you're struggling to balance, see if you can find something in front of you that is not moving and just trust the sound of my voice here. Lovely, friends. Let's take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, we're going to release the left leg and bring the hands to a prayer at the heart. Keep your left leg up and then start sending your left leg back. So you're sending it back, sending it back, sending it back, and just feel how your chest is coming forward. So we're trying to make a T shape with our body. Try to make that T shape, flex your left toes to the floor, and allow that left hip to roll down. Good. Let's take an inhale here. And as you exhale, soften your right knee and step your left leg back. We're just going to release the hands down to the mat. So you have the hands down, you're on the ball of your left foot. Now ground your left hand and take your right arm to reach up to the sky for your easy twist. Now when you come here on your easy twist, just make sure your back leg is not lazy. So see if you can flatten the back of your left leg as you scissor the thighs together and draw that right hip back. Maybe you can even gaze at your right fingertips. Now if you want to stay here, super welcome to stay here. There's nowhere else you need to go. If you want to find a bit more of power in your practice today, you can come to the outside of your left foot and you can step your right leg on top of the left. So this is your side plank. Now if you're here, make sure your whole left hand is pressing down. So the first knuckle is pressing down and you're trying to push your hips up towards the sky. We'll just do one more big breath. And as we exhale, wherever you are, find a high plank. Just come to this position, shoulders on top of wrist and bum not high but not low. So where it's really hard. And then drop the knees. Bend the elbows and lower all the way down till you're lying on the belly. The tops of the feet press down, inhale, broaden your chest and find your baby cobra, activate the thighs. And as you exhale, move your bum back towards your heels, tuck the toes under, reset, hearing your downward facing dog. Phew. Let's take a breath in and open your mouth, exhale. Two more like that, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more in. Open your mouth, exhale. Fabulous. Let's come to our tiptoes and then start walking your feet to your hands once again. And then when you get to the top of the mat, soften through the knees. Just maybe take a bit of a re-stretch if you need to, bring in flipping the palms or sometimes even just rolling the wrist helps. And then keeping the knees bent, we'll start rolling all the way up to standing. So just roll yourself up, 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 up. And then shoulders away from your ears, resetting in our Tadasana, our mountain pose. And then same on the other side. So ground your left leg and take your right knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers and the hands press your right shin. Drawing it in towards our chest. Keep the shoulders down. Again, if you're struggling to balance, don't worry too much about that. You need to teach the muscles in your ankle to figure out how to balance on one leg. So if you fall, just come back to this position. And then release your right leg. Keep your hands on a prayer. And then we're going to send our right leg back, 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 back as the chest comes forward into that T shape, our warrior 3. Your toes are pointing down, your neck is long, so try not to look forward, see if you can look slightly down. And just keep your standing legs strong. Let's just do one more inhale here. And exhale, soften your left knee and step your right leg back and just bring the hands down to the mat. Now we'll keep the right palm just grounded where it is, but we'll take the left arm to reach up for our easy twist. Again, just make sure you're not sinking on that right hip, so lift, lift. Scissor your thighs and find space on the left-hand side of your body. Now remember, friends, you can stay here, no need to go anywhere else, but if you want more, you can come to the outside of your right foot and then step your left leg on top. But if you're doing this, just make sure there's no collapse in here. Make sure you're pressing your whole palm down and make sure you're pushing your hips high. Ta-da! Let's take a big breath in, push, push. And everyone comes back to a high plank as we exhale. Again, shoulders on top of the wrists, belly button in, breathing in here. And exhale, drop the knees. Bend your elbows and lower down. Baby cobra, tops of the feet press down. Broaden your chest and hug your elbows in. And as you exhale, this time, move your bum back towards your heels. Rest your forearms down. If your head doesn't quite reach the mat, you can just make a pillow with your hands. And you can rest your forehead in your hands. Just taking a moment here in our child's pose. Breathing deeply into the back body. Let's just take one more big breath. And one more exhale. And slowly we'll push our palms down and walk your hands back towards your knees. Just come to this kneeling position and just take your feet over one side so you can set your bum down. You might need to do a bit of mat management to come a bit forward so you can come to roll on your back. And as you come to roll on your back, you can just wrap your arms around your legs and you can gently roll from side to side and just leave enough space for your belly by bringing the knees quite wide here. Maybe just rolling from side to side, or if you want to draw circles, you can draw circles. And then at your own time, friends, extend your left leg alongside the mat and keep your right knee into the chest. And then open your right arm to the side, and with your left hand, move your right knee all the way across towards the left. As you can see, my knee doesn't quite reach the floor, and that's fine, so don't get too caught up on that. Just feel the twist in your body. Maybe your chin gently tucks towards your right shoulder. Come back to center. And then just swap legs. So extend the right and draw the left knee in. Squeeze your left knee into the chest. And then open your left arm to the side into a half T shape. And with your right hand, move your left knee all the way across to the right. Then again, you can just tuck your chin towards your left shoulder. Taking just one more breath. And slowly coming back to center, both knees in your chest. You can give yourself a nice squeeze. And then your choice. You can rock yourself back and forth if rocking yourself back and forth is your thing. It's not for everyone. So this is not for you. By all means, just roll yourself over one side and then make your way to a seated position. If you want your bolster or you want your blocks, please sit over something. We're going full circle, coming back to a comfortable seated position. If it resonates with you, you can bring the hands together to a prayer at the heart. Relax your shoulders, lift the chest bone. Just take a moment here to observe how you feel. we'll close this little practice by tucking the chin to the chest, vowing in gratitude, thanking ourselves for carving out this time to nourish our minds and our bodies. And whenever you're ready, you can blink your eyes open and welcome your day again. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick food coma flow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, as always, just let us know. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.